Okay, part two of the recent delivery. We're still on 99, so we got the Queen. We got some Play School, which was a TV show for kids back in the 80s, or maybe a bit earlier, not quite sure. We have Rugby Union, which I'm still missing the $1.21. That's okay. We have some shells and I believe fish, I think was the set. We have some, I think this is Australian engineering or, oh no, Snowy Mountain Scheme. Okay, so that's what it is. There's some congratulations. Sydney 2000 Olympics. I think that's just an international post. And Christmas. I think that has something to do with New Year's Day for 2000. So I believe if you pop that hologram, if I can get it, so I'm probably never going to get, but I believe it says 2000. Then we have some swamp creatures, I believe, or wetlands. Some famous Australians. Oh, yeah, that's the start of 2000. And we have some more Australian legends, and I think it's military. Australian Gardens. I'm not sure if that's a full set, if they've got two of those. I think they might be missing one. The Queen's birthday again. I don't remember what this set was called. Then we have Australian Rainforest. I'm not sure what that is. Stop going in and out of focus. I know, something Australia 2001. Opening National Museum, Australia 2001. Queen's birthday. We have Australian music, I believe. Cold Chisel, Case On. Men at Work, Land Down Under. Midnight Oil, Power and the Passion. I believe that's In Excess, Original Sin. You're the Voice, Johnny Farnham. Crowded House, Don't Dream It's Over. Treaty by Youth Indie. Youthu Indie. I think that's how you pronounce it. Silverchair. I can't remember which one they're trying to promote there. It has to be Tomorrow. That was their first ever song. Kylie Minogue, Confide. I don't know this one. Savage Garden, Truly Madly Deeply. Wasn't a fan of that one, but anyway. I have no idea what that one's for. We have some just generic celebration ones. Federal Parliament 1901 to 2001. I think this is Outback Services, or... Oh yeah, it says it right on the tin there. Outback Services. I think that's Australia Post. Well, yeah, because it's got the post thing there. That's the Royal Flying Doctors. That must be radio communications, trucking, School of the Air, I believe, which is for kids that live out in the middle of nowhere. They can talk on like a CB radio and do their schooling. Olympics 2000. Gold medalists. Yeah, Susie O'Neill. I don't think there's too many of those. Space. I believe those two, the ones, I think that one's self-adhesive, and that's like the old school style lick and stick. Self-adhesive again, and lick and stick. We have Christmas in 2001. I think this is Centenary of Federation of Australia, I believe. Slim Dusty, Australian legend, which was a country music singer. I'm not into country music, but I do know who he is. Just panoramic, I guess, or landscape. We have some birders. I believe it's just the 4 set. Okay, 47th Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference 2001. Okay, I believe it. Christmas. And this set here, I believe, was called Bush Babies, which is, you know, possums and bandicoots, wombat, echidna, kangaroo, etc., etc. I do believe I was missing, I think there's 2 possum ones. I don't know if 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is that the full set? That might be the full set, so I might have been missing that one. Australia Birds of Prey. Some more Christmas. The Queen. And the start of 2002 with some racing vehicles. With the very famous 28C Peterborough Tirana. Some F1 cars. Some lighthouses. Some more flora and fauna. I believe that's a four-part set. We have some paintings. Some more fauna. I'm not sure what this set was, but I know it's something to do with fairy tales, I believe. So, some wizard stuff, some fairy stuff, so I'm not 100% sure. Christmas, again. And then we're up to roughly 2003. Some celebration stuff. Happy birthday. I think that's like a Valentine's Day and just some random flowers. We have some tennis legends. believe that's the full set. We have a orchid and some fish. I believe that's a 4-part set, but there's only one. I think I've got a couple of the others. Some more fauna, or flora, sorry. Fauna's animal. Some more flora, the queen again. Some more fauna. Green spotted triangle butterfly, froggy, striped possum, and the yellow-bellied sunbird. We have some, I believe they're fairies, boats. I think that's the full set. Not sure if that's a Christmas or just a random celebration one. High Court Centenary. I believe the full set of insects. Praying mantis, caterpillar. Almost done. There's only like 12 pages left. Rugby World Cup. I believe they're all the same. We have active with asthma. Christmas. Australian legends. I do not know who she is. Sutherland. Dame Joan Sutherland. Don't know. Tasmania 2004. Oh, okay, so yeah, sorry, we're at 2004-ish. We have some of the bridges. Lockyer Creek Bridge, Queensland. Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is probably the famous bridge of Australia. Birkenhead Bridge, Adelaide, don't know that one. Bottle Bridge, Melbourne, don't know that one either. Queen, and we have some, I think this is like environmental, like you got the solar energy, you've got the wind turbines, you've got the hydropower, biomass. So yeah, that must be renewable energy set. We have some flutterbys. I do believe that was a 4-part set. We have some Australian Innovations Black Box Flight Recorder. Ultrasound imaging. Raycam TV. Baby safety. Polymer banknotes, yes, very famous. I am not sure what this set is. It looks like cruise liners, maybe. Class only to Australia. Yeah, it must be boating. Ferries. Well, that looks like a 2004 Olympics. Koala, Eastern Australia. I'm not sure what that set is. Gold medalists. Ian Thorpe. There is many Australian Olympic stamps that I just have not gotten around to getting yet. I've got very few of them. And we have some locals. That might even be the full set. I can't remember how far I got there through that set. We have some pets. We have some motorbike racing Australian Heroes of Grand Prix Racing. I think a couple of those are non-used, so there might be some unused ones through this lot as well. I'm not sure, I haven't really looked. Christmas, and we got 2005 Australian Tennis again, Australian Open, and famous Australians. I believe these may be actors, or maybe a mix of different professions, I guess, maybe. We have some endangered birds, I believe, or at least birds in general. We have some, I think these are just random celebration ones. An old Australian coin. We have some flowers. I believe that's the four set. We have some more whining ones. Snowgum, Wallamai Pine, Boab. Oh, so these, yeah, Carry. Yeah, these are Moreton Bay Fig Tree. Yep. Alright, so these are just trees. Very odd pictures of some of them, though. Some art I just don't understand. But anyway. Alright, 2006. We have some sea creatures that are not so cool. The white shark, the box jellyfish, saltwater crocodile, and the blue-ringed octopus. We have some Australian TV. Homicide, Dateline, Neighbours, oh, horrible show. Kath and Kim. Christmas, I believe, 2007, Australia wins the Ashes. The late, great Shane Warne. I think these are Australian jockeys now. Or trainers, or mix of both, maybe. Some more flowers. There's another 4 set. Melbourne 2007. Australia. Life-saving, sorry. Then we got star signs. Cancer and Sagittarius. Okay, what's this? I have no idea what this is. Maybe circus? Queen Victoria Markets, so that might be markets, I guess. APAC, Australia. And we got some Botanic Garden. Okay, yep, so Botanic Gardens set. Royal Botanic Gardens. Botanic Gardens of Adelaide. We have some more space. Not sure if that's the full set. Caravans. Christmas. And just a generic flower. Alright. Not much longer to go. I believe that's Kids in Sport. Or Let's Be Active set. Australia Post celebrating the workers, I think that was. Generic Christmas or celebration. Christmas. Yeah, so that's 2009 here. Australia Post. Yeah, so the set wasn't exactly... I believe they just took out what they wanted to keep and on-sold the rest. I believe this is the Kokoda Trail. Yeah, Kokoda 1942 campaign. Okay. And you're talking about the veterans and that the Kokoda track you can walk. It says 2016, so there might be some 2016 stuff here. Just slapped randomly in pages. So I tried to basically try and age it as best I could, but yeah, they were just slapped everywhere. Now we have the fish set. I did believe I was missing that one though. Yeah, because the saddle butterfly fish, yeah, and then the chevron butterfly fish, yeah. Adopted pets. I believe that's the full set. I believe this is emergency responders set. Yep. You got the call service, and then you got the police, fire, and ambulance. Then we got some more generic sort of celebrations. Burke and Wills Explorers. Pretty famous Australians. Girl Guides. I think this might be Vacations. Yeah, maybe Vacation set. Rescue to release. Oh yeah, Australian people who help injured animals. Animal care, yep. Bird set. Another Christmas. More Christmas. Some flowers, generic. I believe Australian Legends. Some flowers. I don't believe I had any of those flower ones. I think we got Australian art. Prince William and Middleton's wedding, I guess. Dame Nellie Melba. There we go, Australia Honey. That being on yellow paper makes that very difficult to focus. Australian Navy. Some skiing. Golfing. That looks like just I guess fantasy. Christmas. That must be like a World War I or World War II for the poppies. So that 2012. Move that over a bit. Famous Australians. And we got Then and Now. I guess past and present. Then we got some farming, dairy, pineapple, apples. Almost done. Oh, we have some, looks like just tabloid pages. World War II, space, when the moon landing, and Cyclone Tracy was a very big thing. They made a movie of that too. Poultry, we have some prehistoric animals. Maryborough Railway Station, okay. Quandran Railway Station, Hay Railway Station, Normanton. Okay, so railways at Christmas 2014, some orchids. Valentine's Day, some flora. Just some generic Australia sort of stuff. Fred Hollows was a famous eye surgeon who used to do charity work to help people see. Victor Cheng. Okay, so these are famous medical people. Okay. That looks like one of those Spanish dancers, sea slug. We have some farming. William Lawrence Bragg, the Nobel Prize in Physics. Okay, so a Nobel Prize one. Road Trip Australia. Crocodile. Christmas again. Christmas. Some famous Australian artists and music. Men at Work. Kylie Minogue. I've got some surfing. Mr. Dog. Looks like artwork. Arthur Streeton, Land of the Golden Fleece, 1926. Government House, is that Western Australia? WA? Councils in the West spot. Yeah, looks like Western Australia. Okay. Alright. We got some Red Cross. Clancy of the Overflow. I think that's an Australian poem. Oh no, this is The Men from Snowy River. Okay, so poems, literature. That's got to be Waltzing Matilda, surely. And then Mulga Bill's Bicycle. Yeah, that's a book. So yeah, literature. And we have some equestrian stuff. Norfolk Island. Some primitive planes. Okay, and a submarine, so must be, well, that's damaged. Big chunk taken out. We have some early advertising. Phillip Island. Take a Kodak, so that must be photo. Maybe. I know Harper's Flower, I've seen that advertising before. Southern Lights, so it's the Southern Borealis, Australis Borealis, I'm pretty sure it's called. We have some, I guess, public gardens maybe, or famous gardens at least, and we have some more horse racing or Eagle Farm. This must be race course. Flemington, yeah, race courses, Eagle Farm. Yep, okay. Australian Defence Force, Christmassy. We have some more Christmas. I mean, I'll quickly move this, but it's echidna. We got some cat. We have some more lighthouses. And then we have, I have no idea what that's for. Dandenong. No idea. Netball World Cup. We have some early bicycle. Christmas. Christmassy. Some flora. And some Australia sort of Australiana sort of things for the alphabet. You know, W, you got I guess wombat, watering, waddle. I'm not going to get all these, but yeah, that's just basically the gist of what those are for. Making the alphabet with Australian stuff. We have a butterfly, more bug, southern corroboree frog, and looks like Christmas or gifting. Yeah. 2 pages left, and I know the last page is just Australian Arctic Territory. This is part of the Jetty set from 2017. Caves. That is that cave. Yeah, those caves. Dragonflies. Just a generic sort of Australia. There's another one of those alphabets. You got Jumbuck, Jillaroo, which is the female version of a person who, you know, sort of basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically rounds up sheep. And you got the Jabberoo, or as we call them in Australia, bin chickens, because they eat out of the bins. We've got Christmas. That's Comic Pass, so that's old Australian stuff. Yeah, that's sort of pre-Federation Day, they're basically talking about. Double-barred finch, so we've got some more birds. Some Christmas, the first cricket tour. We got some bird, some marine life. That's some horse racing. Alright, so we got an old motorbike, some Christmassy stuff. Sorry, I didn't hold it on for that long. We have some Australian animals. We have some stadiums. Melbourne Cricket Ground's pretty famous. Pretty sure there's, oh yeah, there's a couple more down there. Rainwater Garden. Seed banking Australia. So that, yeah, future proofing trees and whatnot. Just in case anything bad happens to them. We've got backups. There's Wombat. And then a couple more. I'll move this date. Some more stadiums. Rod Liver. Anna Mears, Velodrome. She was an Olympic medalist. Some more Flora. And Kepler Christmassy. And I believe that just leaves the one page of Australian Arctic Territory, which I didn't really put a date, not that I was reading the dates out too well. I just wanted to get this sort of, I don't know, in a video before I pulled it apart and took the ones I needed for my set and then send these to someone else who needs them. I don't resell. It's not in my nature. I just give the ones I don't need away. And the only other thing I've got is a set of the King. Which I will quickly show. King George. I think from about 1918 through to hang on, I'll get my book and I can tell you the dates of where it was. It's every single one of the single crown watermarks. And the single crown watermark was, I'll put my phone down for a couple of seconds and I will find the King George. Alright, so we have King George V Definitives full set from 1914 to 1924 is the single crown. Okay, last time I need to put my phone down, I just want to get the set again. Everything from the half penny all the way up to the 1/4. It even has the rarer lemon 4D. So a full set of those, which I'm kind of happy about. But anyway, that's it for this video. I will take another one at some point soon.